Are you overthinking again? Same. If you're an introvert or a shy human, come join us.
We're learning to grow and take up space. We're your host. I'm Kay.
I'm M.
Welcome back, everyone. So, today we are going to talk about how one conversation changed our lives and got us to where we are right now. And this had us questioning, can a normal conversation change your life?
Yes, we're super excited to record today's episode because it's pretty much our origin story. It's very important, I feel like, to understand how, simple conversations can have big impacts in our lives.
And in order for us to answer that question, we want to give more context and let you all know where we were well before the podcast. So, where were you at before we had this conversation?
Yeah, that is a really tough question. It's very like kind of embarrassing to answer. I kind of want to say that I wasn't in a good space. I want to say I was going through my midlife crisis, if anything. Um, I was very directionless. I wasn't doing the things that I wanted to do. I felt helpless, overwhelmed. I wasn't in a good spot, let's just say. And yeah, I don't know. I was asking for help from the universe. I kid you not. Feel like I was asking the universe, "Help me out. I need direction. I need a sign," or something like that. That's where I was at. What about you?
Yeah, so I actually didn't know you were asking the universe. So the universe answered in the form of our conversation.
Well, I feel like several times when I was, like, at my lowest, I was really, like I don't know if I was asking God or if I was asking the universe or I was just asking in general, like, "I need help. I don't know what to do. I'm very overwhelmed. I can't straighten my thoughts to be in one section." I know that I wanted to do something creative, but I didn't know how to get there.
So for me, I would say I have kind of a little bit of a hard time looking back past this period. I feel like I'm so in this that
Mhm.
before I'm like, who was she? I don't even remember. So before we had our conversation, I remember having a pre conversation with two of my friends. And I was in a similar space where I wanted to get a new job. That was like big on my list of things to do. That was causing me to feel fulfilled. I don't feel like I am enjoying what I'm doing any longer. And that has been kind of the case for me for, I would say, all of my jobs. At one point, I just stop enjoying them because it's not really what I wanna be doing to begin with, but I
Mhm.
try to look at the bright side of things. I'm like, "You know what? This job isn't so bad. I'll do this." So this led to a conversation between myself and two of my friends, and I had shared with them that I wanted to start a podcast, but never really got around to it for so many reasons, and they were kind of just telling me, "Why don't you just do it?" And I should say before that conversation, I saw a video. So there's a movie that Tom Hanks is in, and it is supposedly all shot in the same living room, and it takes you through the years of different families. I cannot remember the name of the movie. If you can look it up and let us
Yeah,
know,
let
let
me
me
look it
know.
up. Also, if anyone knows,
Yeah.
please leave it in the comments just in case. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So there's this really viral scene from the movie where the wife is holding her birthday cake. Yeah, I think at this point she's turning 50 or in her 50s, and she starts crying before she's gonna blow the candles because she's saying, "When I was 30, I thought I would get to go to law school later, but I always put it off. I always wanted to go to Paris, but I never did because it was, like, so crowded." She was just kind of recounting all the missed opportunities in her life because she always thought that there was gonna be a better time for it.
I found the movie. It's called Here.
Here?
Yeah,
Okay.
Here by Robert Zemeckis.
Perfect. So, I tried to watch the movie, everybody. I thought it was extremely boring, and I'm a slow burn type of person when it comes to movies, but that was just it was too much. Anyways, but that scene, we will actually link it in the, podcast links.
Oh, fun fact, Kate sent me a clip of this movie. I think what was it, like 2 days ago? Was it 2
Mhm.
days ago? And that started another wheel of change within our lives because now, like, we're taking another direction. There's a lot of stuff good that's gonna happen, and it feels good, and it feels fun, and we're excited for it.
Yeah. When M texted me that she saw it, she was like something along the lines of, "I'm ready to make this other change that we've been, like, talking about." So that's how powerful that
Yeah.
video is. And if you are in the brink of, like, contemplating change, watch it and watch. You're gonna take that action. But that really struck my soul so deeply. Along with the conversation that I had with my friends, I kinda just felt like the universe was guiding me to not guiding me, at this point, I felt like the universe was pushing me to take action. So I told my friends during the conversation, "You know what? I'm gonna do it. Why not? Let me just do this." And then a few months later, M comes to the East Coast.
Hey, we're in an undisclosed location, and we're talking about starting a podcast.
Hello. So I came to visit. Well, anyways, we are here at a wine bar, right?
Yes, fine.
And we had this not silly idea, but radical idea of starting a podcast.
So here we are, just saying we're gonna do it. We may or may not put this in there, but this is us cementing the fact that we are going to start one because we have thought about this individually, starting one, but now we're combining forces because why not? Stronger together.
No, and also like that initial step of actually doing something, because you can actually say, oh, I want to do this and that, but taking that step of actually doing it's pretty hard. So we're here in this wine bar with a cell phone, literally just recording ourselves.
Let's hope that recording. Oh, and we want to confirm this is not alcohol talking because we are both sober.
Yeah. No, but seriously, I think this is a great idea. It'll help for everyone that feels the same way that we do. Just take the leap. We're taking the leap. This is us taking the leap.
Leaping, bye.
Because of this trip, I wanna say, like, everything just started, I don't know, rolling into action. Like, we had the one conversation that just, I wanna say, changed our lives, right?
Yeah. So after speaking about starting a podcast, as you all heard in the clip, we decided to document it so that we can engrave it in the
Yeah.
physical world that it was gonna
Mhm.
happen.
Yeah, we took accountability. Kay literally was like, "You know what? I'm gonna send you an invite. We're gonna meet up, I don't know, 2 weeks from when the time that I got back home." And we actually did it. We met up. It was awkward as fuck, but it was good, right?
Yeah, and I think once you decide to take action in whatever way, at least for my experience, I know myself. And I have had many situations where I've said, you know what, I am going to do this. And then I talk about it and then I don't take the action. She was my accountability partner. And for me to get into specifics and set dates of when we were gonna start and when we were gonna meet was huge, more so on my end because I didn't, like, fully trust myself to keep going. So having those dates set just kind of stamped my course of action.
Yeah, I mean, it made it a reality, and we also kept each other accountable to not back out. In the beginning, I think we didn't meet up, like, 2 weeks or something like that for X, Y, and Z reason, but we've been meeting consistently since. So, I think,
Yeah.
yes, when you take the leap of doing something, make sure it's not, like, such a big change where you might be overwhelmed and not be able to do it. So, maybe it's easier if you have someone or something that can keep yourself accountable to continue and succeed, or just to continue
Yeah.
because, I'd say that we're not successful in the sense of what some people might think is successful, but we are pretty successful right now because we've healed in real time. I mean, we're still doing it.
Yeah, so we are so big on baby steps all the way to where you wanna be.
Mhm.
And it sometimes it's not even about becoming 1% better that a lot of people say. We're like
Mhm.
0.01% better. It all adds up,
Mhm. Mhm.
and I would say definitely don't feed into this whole narrative of, you have to go 360 to become a better person. Or actually, it would be a 180, right?
Yeah.
Not a 360, then you're
Well, I
not
mean
doing that. About doing a 180. And yes, that does work for some people. But if you have tried in the past and it doesn't necessarily work for you, like in my experience, then try something different. Take the small steps, and it's not a race. I know it's like everybody says that, but it's really not.
yeah, if anything, you're just racing with yourself.
Right. But at the same time, you don't have to rush to change everything that's gonna fall apart within a month because the foundation wasn't built. And I feel like Em and I, in our journey here, we're building a foundation. We are 9, 10 months in to this podcast, and it's improving, it's growing. Um, now we are not like Diary of a CEO status at all. And I don't even know that that's our goal. Our goal is just to grow it enough so that we can live off of this podcast, but also help others who have been in similar situations like we have been or are currently.
Yeah, for sure. So I hope that you guys really pay attention to those little conversations that you might think are random or awkward or just don't make sense. They might be the changing point for you, or at least take a little bit of wisdom and, who knows? That might be the one. So, Kay, in all honesty, do you really think that having a conversation can really change your life?
Absolutely. Don't be afraid to speak to somebody about what you want to do, because literally I did not know that ever thought about starting a podcast. That's one thing. I talked to her about it because I was trying to put out in the universe, and I was, like, trying to keep it in my space that I wanted to start a podcast, bring it to life by speaking about it at least. And
Mhm.
then guess what? What was your response, Em? Well, they
Yeah.
heard it.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. They didn't hear that part. They didn't hear that part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 9 months later, here we are, so yes, I said yes.
Yeah, so talk about what you want in life with people, because you never know who also wants to do the same thing, who maybe has a connection or who
Oh,
can
yeah.
give you advice or who can give you tips. Like, you just never know. And the more you talk about it, the less of a scary thing it is to even think about holding this dream or goal in mind.
Yeah, and if you don't have anyone, we are here. Literally, we'll leave our email in the description, and you can talk to us. We will encourage you, we'll keep you accountable, and we'll give you that push if you don't have anyone that can give you that push.
Yeah, please outreach, comment, email. Let us know what you're thinking about in your head that you want to do.
Yeah, I know it was kind of a short episode, but we really wanted to get to the point that conversations have power, words have power. Listen to them, share them. Share them with your family, your friends, with anyone.
Yes, and we are going to be posting episodes on Sundays. And next episode, we are going to be talking about our struggles with being shy people online and creating content. So stay on the lookout for that. And don't forget, we're rooting for you. Bye.
Bye, guys.